Welcome back to Jersey Matters. I'm Larry Menti. We continue our conversation now with Atlantic City Mayor Don Guardi, and you're up for re-election. Now, you would think in a city that has the registration it does, all Democratic, almost all Democratic, and a city that's had the problems it's had, casinos closing, takeover, and now a federal investigation, you might be in trouble. Doesn't seem that way.
No, I don't think so. You know, now you're going to pit me against my opposition. My opposition was here as a councilman for 4 years when the city had a ton of money. And all he did was drive the city into the brink of bankruptcy. I saved it from going over the edge. He voted twice for a 20% tax increase and then for a 29% tax increase. And then the state took the power away from city council to approve the budget. I delivered two budgets that had a 0% increase in taxes, and the third one now 11.5%. Have to thank the county and the schools, but there's a nice reduction for everyone, well-deserved and well-needed.
Yeah, because I called the Atlantic City Press because I thought to myself, oh, Don Guardi might be in some trouble. Because you would think, because of some bad news, you'd be in trouble. They said, no, he's very popular here. He's extremely popular.
So, you know, I've worked very hard. Don't want anything else but to do right by my city. And, you know, at the end of the day, I want to be able to leave in additional 4 years and ride my bicycle on the boardwalk, walk in the neighborhood, and have people wave with all 5 fingers. And that's my goal.
So you don't see yourself running for anything else? If, let's just say you were to lose, or you just decide there's an opening you'd like to run for.
So I'd be foolish to say I'd never run for anything, but I don't have that in my plans right now. I'm 64. I'd like to serve 4 more years as Atlantic City. I'd like to continue to rebuild my city, and then I'd like to retire.
Well, let's just play that out for 1 second. Let me just play that out for 1 second. Casino gambling comes, all of a sudden you get, let's say, $5 billion into here. Yeah. The state territory works out well. Stockton comes in. Yep. The redevelopment, Atlantic City takes off.
Yep.
They come to you to run for governor.
Governor is an exciting opportunity. I'm an administrator, so I like to fix things. I don't want to be sitting on 14 blue-collar committees talking about what the issue is. I want to find solutions. So that might be of interest in things. Kind of tough for a South Jersey guy, but, you know, I'm a born Hudson County boy, grew up in Bergen County, lived in Morris County, Ocean County, so maybe.
Let's talk about what's going on behind you, because we promised you would.
Yeah, this is great and stuff. This is the inlet of Atlantic City. We lost this boardwalk at the end in 1944 during the war, never rebuilt. The rest of this we lost in 1962. The last part of it we lost in Sandy.
And also we're right now inside the Flagship Hotel.
We're in the Flagship Hotel. It's great property right here. And as soon as that boardwalk is completed next year, they're going to be actually floating a 300-seat floating platform that's going to have a restaurant and outdoor cafe overlooking both the inlet and the ocean. So it's more than just a boardwalk connecting the city. The economic development for this area, which now is just flat and nothing here, is now going to become boardwalk property. So this is going to become a great neighborhood in the future.
Let's say you won re-election, and there's nothing is certain in Atlantic City, but let's just say that you win re-election. In 4 years from the moment you're sworn in for your next term, what would you like to see? When you see Atlantic City, what will it look like?
So I want to see the Southeast develop into a housing community that we're going to be proud of. I want to see Stockton at least triple in size in the next 5 years here in Atlantic City with both residents and students. We want to bring some additional corporate offices and clean industry to provide jobs and some taxes for Atlantic City. And I want to finish repaving the streets, putting up LED lighting all over the city, finish some of the parks that we developed, and then repurpose the parks as our community changes. For instance, we have people playing cricket. We don't have a cricket field in the city.
I love that you took it right down into the neighborhoods. You're a true mayor and politician. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Larry. Always great to be with you.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to you again before the election as it's going to come up. So we'll come back and hope to talk to you then.
Thank you.
That wraps up this segment of Jersey Matters, but stick around because we're going to take you to the 35th Festival of Balloons. It is a sight to see when Jersey Matters continues.